Hello, hello. Can everybody see us? Can everybody hear us? I feel like I start this every single time. We start it the same way. So if you guys already know how to tell us you guys can hear us, there we go. My man Boa didn't have to say anything. He already knew. That's the way. That's the way. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our Founders Talks. This will be the 9th session we've done so far. And today is not a normal day. Jesse, Nadev, sorry if I'm completely mispronounced that, but you two are awesome. All right. So in case all of you guys at home haven't realized, tonight is the night of a lunar eclipse, and the amazing team have whipped up the sick looking background that you see behind us right now. Don't know how much of it you can actually see, but hey, shout out to the guys who made this possible. Anyways, back with us today for her second appearance on these Founders Talks because she couldn't stay away, is the amazing Anahit. Ta-da! Anahit, obviously, it's a pleasure to have you back with us. I think the last time you were with us on these talks was like the third Founders Talks. That was a while ago, and we've obviously grown a little bit since then. So do you want to go ahead and just introduce yourself to the new trainers in our community who maybe haven't met you just yet?
For sure. Dear trainers, I'm the game designer of Kryptomon game, and it's like super cool, super cool. I like this game, and I hope you will like it also. And Carter, I was never like out of, yes, for sure. I was always near you, and I was with you guys. Like I was just on the backstage.
Excellent. Anahit works on the backstage, she's actually command. So at the end of the day, I think everybody's trying to bribe me or Carter to get, power-ups or changing the game mechanics and the game design. Sorry guys, the real person behind it is Anahit. So if you need to send any candies or money or whatever, you know now who's the person that you need to bribe.
Me.
For sure.
All right, just send the candies here. All right, you can send the money and send everything else to Anahit, but candies all come to me. All right, so a quick rundown on how today's session is going to work. As usual, we've got quite a few updates for all of you, but Anahit is here today to sort of answer any and all questions you guys might have on the white paper, which we released a week ago. So ping any and all questions over in chat, and I guess I'll get it right to her soon. But in the meantime, while you guys are typing, Umberto, shall we just get the first update out of the way?
You know why I love this session, the AMA of today? Because I think we have something around like 5 spoilers to make.
We've got a lot planned today. Umberto cannot wait. Just look at the smile in his face.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, man, sorry, but we're working a lot. We have the community helping us and so on. And I'm just so happy to share what we're doing and, give them, back. Because otherwise we're just, playing between us. Instead, for me, it's just, finally I can share with someone and I don't have to talk with you every single day.
Oh, so you're saying you don't like talking with me now every single day? Is that it?
No, that's not true. That's not true. You still deserve a lot of kudos for the amazing job that you've done with the white paper. So again, guys, shares a lot of love with Carter because finally he's resting. I mean, the last week he finally slept for.
I finally shaved. In case you guys didn't notice, I finally shaved. All right.
I didn't. Indeed, you can actually figure it out who is really under pressure in our team based on the length of the beard.
Facial hair growth.
Excellent. So you can see from my end that I'm kindly right now under a very period of pressure since I didn't have time. I didn't shave myself since probably months. But yes, the first things first that we're going to talk about it. I think if you remember last, it was 2 AMAs ago, we shared kind of, the upcoming timeline, and we were saying something about, late November, mid-December, Q1, Q2, and that kind of things. So today is the day where actually we're going to give a first date about all the different things where we're going to drop. And trust me, the upcoming month and a half is going to be very, very hot. So let's start with the first one. we're going to talk about the Kryptomon marketplace. So the first update and the first spoiler that I would love to give you guys is that indeed the Kryptomon marketplace is planned going live on in 10 it was 10 days from now. On the 29th of November, the Kryptomon marketplace will be finally live. And for us, it's finally a huge achievement. Kudos to Chris and all the development team, because guys, when we started, I think we started working on this, it was June or July. And we said, yeah, we can do it. And then we figured it out that was more complicated than expected. But finally, the Kryptomon marketplace on the 29th of November will be live, and so everyone will be capable to trade their Kryptomon. And we made some big changes. For example, you will be able to list your Kryptomon, but still having your Kryptomon available in your roster. So when you go to your dashboard, even if your Kryptomon is on sale, you will still see it. It's not like Komochi that you actually transfer it. As well, we finally will accept the KMON as main currency inside of the marketplace. And for us, the marketplace is the very crucial part, because I will say that there's no game without the marketplace, because indeed through the marketplace is where we're going to people will be capable to collect and get loot boxes and all the future items that we're going to drop. So also expect that from now on, also measure probably some of the major auctions or whatever that we're going to run is going to be run through the Kryptomon marketplace. So again, 29th of November, guys, be ready. The Kryptomon marketplace is going to be finally live.
It's going to be awesome. I mean, Umberto's not wrong when he says, look, the marketplace is going to be sort of like the real central hub surrounding Kryptomon. So yeah, huge kudos to Chris. He probably has facial hair as well. I remember in June when they were like, yeah, this won't take very long. It'll be easy. And here we are. But yeah, that's the first update for you guys. I hope you guys are super, super excited about that. Another use case for KMON, etc., etc., etc. We've gone through this in the previous AMA. Look, we won't touch on it again. All right. So
before moving forward, I would like just mention that Fajar said that we love Anahit more than Carter now. Huh?
Is that it now, Fajar? Huh? I was going to mention though, like I've been reading. When I look there, it's not because I'm not paying attention to what you guys are talking about. It's because I've got a bunch of screens. I'm looking at all the comments. Like Anahit, the only thing I don't see any questions on the white paper. You guys need to put down some questions on the white paper. All I see is, who is that beauty on the screen? Who is that beautiful girl? I want to fall in love all over again. Guys, Anahit is here to talk about the white paper. I know she's pretty, but focus, guys. Focus. Okay, so while you guys actually write down questions this time, but just to give you guys, some extra time to write down all of your questions, Umberto, I think since today is a lunar eclipse, I think it's finally time. I think it's finally time.
Are you sure? Look, man, once you do this, you will never go back, huh?
I know.
It's like addicting. It's really addicting, everything.
But they think Anahit is better than I am now. So I think I have to do this. For the first time ever, probably I've never done one of these before, I have an update or spoiler or introduction to a new feature. So hey, so you guys all should know by now how important the lore and the storyline is to me. I mean, I wasn't spending 200 hours playing Final Fantasy on my PS2 and my PS3 because of the revolutionary battle system. Okay, that's a joke. Laugh, guys.
That was the joke. Sorry.
Yes, that's the joke.
Okay, no, so that was the joke that you asked me and Anahit to laugh at, right?
Yes, which you both clearly failed. All right, so it's quite clear that neither of you have.
Sorry.
But in case everybody else at home didn't get it, the battle system in Final Fantasy has been the same. It's turn-based for about 10 Final Fantasies. They're finally starting to change it. But the reason why I spent 200 hours on these games is because of the lore, because I was so sucked into the storyline, because I wanted to know what happens to the characters. And our lore team. So back to Kryptomon. Enough about Final Fantasy and PlayStation. Maybe we'll come to that later. The lore team have been pretty quiet recently, and that's because we've been super hard at work. They all have facial hair. This is going to be a running joke from now on, facial hair. But they've been hard at work preparing for sort of the next phase of the lore, and I'm really, really excited at all the amazing things that are sort of being churned out as we speak. So the team have thought through sort of the next phase in the storyline. There's new characters, there's new music, and if you've been paying attention to the Telegram group while I've been saying all of this, you find a nice little surprise. But in case you haven't, Umberto is going to pull it up right now.
Boom. Okay. I mean, they can listen us, they can hear us, but they can't see us.
All right. Do you guys see how beautiful that looks? Oh, come on, guys, show me some reactions. Toa, my man. But yes, we've got so many things coming up. The team have worked extra hard to make sure that when Chapter 1 drops, you guys will all be blown away. But that's all that I'm going to spoil for now. You just have to find out the rest when Chapter 1 finally does drop. That's me. That does feel pretty good, Umberto. That does feel good. Nice.
I mean, wouldn't you like to share something more, saying that we are really working on the Kryptomon comics? That's kind of...
I mean, I guess now they know there's a Kryptomon comic. Thanks, Umberto. Yes, guys, there's a comic. It's coming soon. It's pretty sick. I've seen some preliminary sketches. It's pretty awesome. Lore team, please don't kill either me or Umberto for spoiling that. I don't know if that was the plan, but hey, it's out there now. That was the cover art, by the way. It is amazing. I've seen so many renditions of it already at this point. But that's it from me. All right, I'm done spoiling things. But speaking of lunar eclipses and full moons, Umberto, do you want to give everybody sort of an update of our on our egg hunt, or as I like to call it, the get healthy to earn plan? Now you laugh. Now you guys laugh. Wrong time, guys. Wrong time.
Yeah, we're still laughing now for the Final Fantasy joke that he made. That's we are just diesel, so it's just taking a little bit to kick in. You know how that works. No, before this is, I think it's going to be before going actually. Another extra update that we want to give is, and I saw happening here a lot in the chat, a lot of every people are asking about, okay, when egg hunt, when the egg hunt will start, and so on. So the first things, of course, we were planning to launch the egg hunt by November, by the end of November. But since we had a lot of things happening on during this month, we actually rescheduled it. And the first egg hunt, guys, it will happen on the 19th of December. So on a month from now. And actually there is a reason why. Because the egg hunt, as we said, is going to be like a recurring activity that we're going to run. And it's going to happen every full moon. Or some full moon, yes, some full moon not. But the full moon is actually mandatory to having an egg hunt. And the reason why is because as it's connected with the lore story, is you're gonna figure it out also when you're gonna read the beautiful comics that the creative team is working on. So first egg hunt, guys, it will happen on the 19th of December. How does it work? Well, on that one, we're gonna drop more instructions on everything as always through the Medium chart, Medium article that we're gonna write it down. So, but at least now you know. After the marketplace, mark on your calendar, 19th of December, the first egg hunt will start.
We still, surprisingly, have not gotten any questions about the white paper. Anahit, it looks like the white paper was so detailed and you've done such a great job that everybody understands everything. Everybody's just really excited for the egg hunt, for the new comics that are going to come up. Nobody really cares about the white paper anymore. Maybe. Guys, do you actually have any questions about the white paper? No? And
Yeah, no, I see what happened to EST, for example. Is it good to have like two Kryptomon with the two? Can I breed a fire with a water, for example? I see something like that. I saw.
Oh, where's this? Is this? I'm looking at three different chats. Maybe I missed it. Sorry, that's my bad. The only one that I saw was, is it true that Carter sold 75K USD KMON? Guys, if you guys know, one, that's not true. Two, if anybody would like to send me 75 USD in K 75K USD in KMON, that would be great. I'm not saying no. You don't. If you can't send candy, send KMON. That's
Hey,
fine
no, only candies are yours. You told already.
Yeah, exactly.
have to send-
Good. Anahit is right. You
have to
only
send-
get paid in candies. You accept only candies as a payment. So guys, if you need, just send candies to Carter. No send money, nothing. Only candies.
You guys can send me KMON, and then I'll use KMON to buy candy.
No.
Eventually, I'll get cards, right?
You told already. Money are going to Anahit.
Oh no! What have I done? What have I done?
Money. No.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't see any of the we'll come to that in a second. But yeah, super excited about the move to earn plan, like what Hacker Gaming has said. Maybe that's how we're gonna call it from now on. You guys will all be out and about, walking in the cold or wherever you guys might be. It's freezing where I am, but definitely we'll be walking around and searching for fun things to find. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All we had for the update so far, most of it. Umberto still has one last one to spoil, maybe. But we've, I think it's finally time to come to Anahit. It's your moment to shine.
That's your Beyonce moment. Exactly. This is your Beyonce moment, Anahit.
I see one from La Ferrasi. What will happen to Kryptomons that have high craziness right now?
Okay. So, Kryptomons with a high craziness are giving a really good critical hits, like from the both attacks, physical and elemental. And also, that's really my favorite. They are getting a great hero cast. Oh, I wanted so much to get Kryptomon with a really high craziness factor, but my Kryptomon is like, he's a good guy.
Actually, and then I see another question coming in, which was how I look at resistance.
Sorry?
How one person asked, Marcos asked, how I look at resistance. So what's resistance do?
Oh, resistance is helping you to resist the damage that you are taking, your Kryptomon is taking. And it's also it's helping you to understand how much health points will have your Kryptomon. So just like speaking clear, higher resistance is better.
So then I will say one thing. So while we are trying to go, we will see it's people that still have question for the let's say for the white paper. There is one thing that me and Anahit actually worked was last week that we haven't said anything yet, which is Anahit, the how the legendary Kryptomon looks like.
Oh, here we go. We were supposed to answer questions, Umberto. Questions. But I guess the idea of legendary Kryptomons is out there already, so hey, people already know about it. Go.
Well, there is already a legendary Kryptomon out there.
Yep. Oh, the legendary Kryptomons are so amazing. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
But yeah, Anahit, do you want to explain to our community how amazing legendary Kryptomons will be?
Oh, guys, they are unbelievable. Yes, and their like looking style is close to our usual Kryptomons, but it's amazing. It's like super stylish. I don't know how to say it. Umberto, help me. I don't have enough words to do it.
It's gonna be like the Carter of Kryptomons, It's going to be a handsome Kryptomon like Carter is. So take the comparison. So to understand how it looks and nice it will be the legendary Kryptomon, just look at Carter and transfer it to a Kryptomon. There you have it.
So I mean, regardless of everything else, that alone should be enough reason for all of you to try and buy a Kryptomon, buy a legendary Kryptomon, or at least get your hands on one. We haven't really decided just yet. There's a question here. Oh, are we done with legendary Kryptomons? I don't want to I don't want to stop you guys from spoiling the rest. Do you guys want to continue with legendary Kryptomons or?
I'll let Anahit choose. I mean, we kind of can share something a little bit more about how they works.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. Let's tease a little bit, you know. Also, come on, Anahit. Let's spoil. It's a good sensation. It's a good feeling, you know.
Nice. So guys, legendary Kryptomon is the alpha Kryptomon. Like now, what you can imagine by alpha Kryptomon, it's gonna be inside.
That's actually a very good reference. For those that can catch the reference, is actually a very nice spoiler.
But I don't think we should say more. Like, let's give our friends like place to imagine everything and just decide how to like imagine the Kryptomon.
No. I agree. But I think that the guys, I went Bill. You know, I'm back on focus. Sorry, I have a webcam now that decide if I'm focused or not. But having said that, I'll just confirm this. Look at the legendary Kryptomon as the alpha. I'm gonna say it a third time.
Alpha.
Kryptomon, and I guess that if I know our community, a lot of people will catch the reference and they will start figure that out how this work.
I mean, if they can't by then, we need to start throwing out a little bit more hints. But I think they can do it. Okay, we've got a question here that I thought was quite interesting because I didn't even think of this one. So somebody here, Gregory Pizek, has asked, can we pay to age our Kryptomon so that we can breed them earlier? So instead of staying as a baby, can we pay to make them grow faster, for example? Anahit.
No, guys, look, your Kryptomons are a live creature. Can you pay money to make your child grow faster? Like to make him know, like, okay, I don't need everything this. I want him to like become a specialist. Okay, no college, no school, no kindergarten. I don't need this stuff.
That would be useful if it was possible. Just since I have a five months old baby, and I think it would be useful if I can pay to get him like a 25 years old guy. Done.
Trained, everything. Skip
like
all that part.
Idea. You cannot do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess this it's also a very sort of nice segue into the whole look. Your Kryptomon is very much alive. It's very much your digital alive pet. And it's very much similar to how you would have to treat a real pet, and that bond that you build between your Kryptomon in the caring phase and feeding it and making sure that it's healthy and not sick. That all feeds into every part of the game. But look, Anahit, you're obviously a very, very experienced game designer. You've worked on a lot of games. You've seen a lot of games. What are your thoughts regarding our Tamagotchi features compared to all the other games that sort of promise the same thing?
Mm-hmm. Just, when we are thinking about Tamagotchi mechanics, yeah, I have that one.
The OG.
Yep, old school. So, guys, our Tamagotchi mechanics are, again, closer to life and more interesting. You are not just giving some food to your Kryptomon and he's like, hey, great, I'm not freezing, etc. At first, your Tamagotchi mechanic is the core of the game. Because when you are dealing with your Kryptomon, it's like, again, as in real life, you have to make him happy to send him to the battle, to train him and to breed him. If he's unhappy, he don't want to do anything, just like us. When I am unhappy, I'm just like, give me my ice cream and go away. So our Kryptomons are the same. You have to take care of them. And all this taking care of them is our Tamagotchi mechanics. Is the first point. And the second point, we are getting, written in white paper, this stuff. Your Kryptomon has favorite food and unfavorite. And it's not only about the point that you are getting for that food. For example, if my Kryptomon likes ice cream and I'm giving him apple and he dislikes apple, he likes ice cream. For ice cream, he will get more points, and for apple, he will get less. But not only that. Oh my God, guys, you should see the animations. When I saw the first time that animation at Kryptomon, who was looking at me like this, like totally, I'm really showing you. He was like,
That's actually a spoiler because I didn't see them yet. So that's actually a double, it's a double spoiler because she just spoiled to me and also to the community. So I
All
need
the
to
same
already
time.
get used to it.
okay, am I at the limit of my spoilers?
No, you can go ahead.
No,
This is
go
free.
ahead.
This is a free spoiler area, so feel free to
Okay,
spoil.
thank you very much. So yes, Kryptomons are reacting really natively to the things that are happening to them. So it's also one point to make the connection between you and your Kryptomon. And that's also why you cannot, skip that period of time. You should get your connection with your Kryptomon. You should like enjoy the time that he's so cute and small without those spies, without those everything aggressive stuff. He's so cute. You have to take care of him and you have to enjoy the time also. So that's about our Tamagotchi mechanics. And there are also many spoilers about our health technique, about our care technique, but I won't say it. Nah, only for candies. Kaki, are you giving me a part of your candies?
Candies are all mine. We do have quite a few extra questions now that we're on the subject of the white paper. Joseph on Facebook, I'm looking at you right now. He's got two questions really. The first one is, can Super and Legendary Kryptomon join the competitive Kryptomon League? Question one. And question two, how are you planning to sort of balance the RNG and the strategy part of the game?
Mm-hmm. So yes, Kryptomons like Legendary Kryptomons can join the tournaments and participate in battles, of course. But there are, for now, there are leagues in the tournament. So just imagine you will never get in the same league with a Kryptomon, not never, but for the beginning, that is much stronger than you. You will have a chance to win always. You will participate in a battle with the Kryptomons that are close to your power. Like in football, there are leagues. Yes, never a small team of small town without many professionals will go like, hey, Barcelona, meet me. I'm
No, exactly.
So every team will get a chance for winning, and that will be everything will be okay with that part. Like, do not get nervous. Legendary Kryptomons are not making you loser. Nah, you have your chance to win.
And I guess that sort of goes back and ties back to the whole Tamagotchi features. We keep calling it Tamagotchi features. Eventually, we're going to have to come up with a different name for it. But let's say the care functions, right? This is why the caring for your Kryptomon, breathing it, training it, and taking care of it, making sure it's healthy, feeding it. All of this is so important because it all ties back to everything in the game. And we're not just talking about battle systems and the league. I saw Gregory asking, can we talk more about the leagues? But it all ties back to how well you take care of your Kryptomon. Yeah, somebody else might have a super Kryptomon or a legendary Kryptomon or a super strong one, and you might have sort of maybe like my Gaia has 48 attack. I keep coming back to them. Gaia, you really have to work hard. But it doesn't mean that you're going to lose, if you put in the effort. And that's what I love about these Tamagotchi features because, and hey, there's a lot to get through in the white paper. Like there's a lot of information there, but there are certain stats that are trainable. There are certain stats that are like boostable depending on how happy your Kryptomons are. So yeah, you could get like some super rich kid who buys a bunch of the strongest Kryptomons ever. But if he doesn't spend the time to take care of them, look, you're still going to steamroll him because your level 50 Kryptomon is definitely going to be stronger than his level 3 Kryptomon, no matter how strong genetically it is. But yeah, so that and even if you guys were the same level, maybe yours has a bigger boost to its speed, or a bigger boost to or its boosted stats, because you've kept it happier, because you spent the time to figure out what its favorite foods are. You've spent the time training it. You spent the time getting to know your Kryptomon. You spent the time figuring out what the best attacks are, how to plan, how you want to use your attacks to sort of catch your opponent off guard. All of this has to be taken into account in battle. It's not just level 50 versus level 50, water versus fire, press hydro pump, win. So yeah, I'm just super excited about it. I'm really, really like.
No, actually, I think it's something that everyone can feel and see, that actually Carter is really into. Is really into the entire Tamagotchi. He's so passionate about it. It's great, because what Carter actually said is totally true. And I think it's since the beginning, when we started, we said we want to really recreate some sort of a real living experience, and how it happens with either human beings that you need to train yourself, you need to eat healthy in order to, if you really want to perform in sports, or it's happened the same with horses or whatever. If you really want to succeed, you always need to put a lot of dedication. You really need to take care of yourself, and this is how it happens in life. And as Anahit mentioned, this is how Kryptomon works. I mean, we kind of, and as I think a part of the community, those that are coming from the early days, remember that we always said, when we were in doubt, when building or designing the game, we always asked ourselves, okay, what happened in the reality? What happened in nature? Oh, this is what happened in nature? Let's do that. Let's go in that way. At the end, we're aiming to really create the Kryptomon world. So this is the only way to do it.
Everything told Carter was totally right. Yes, guys. As you are like paying attention to your Kryptomon, his stats by the trainings, they are increasing. So for example, if my Kryptomon has, I don't know, from the time that he was hatched, 50 points of for example, I don't know, EST or attack, etc. Let's say just attack, okay? He has, for example, 50 points of attack, and Carter's Kryptomon has, for example, 30. Carter, I'm sorry, just for example, and Carter is training with his Kryptomon, and I'm not, for example. After 1 month, or even after some weeks, his Kryptomon will become stronger than mine, and he will totally kick my ass because he loves his Kryptomon. He's taking care of him. His Kryptomon has boost to the speed, to the smartness, and he's becoming better than he was. And my Kryptomon is like, hey, I'm the boss. It's okay for me. No, it's not. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say about this question.
Well, I think we said, but there was no spoiler, so good. I mean, we always need to, keep the spoiler level on a certain point, because still we have, I think we still have 2 big news, right?
We do still have quite a bit. Do we want to cut it off here? There's still a bunch of questions coming on, but do we want to cut off explaining the white paper here?
Well, let's pick. Indeed, I saw some of other. Let's pick the last 2 maybe, and.
All right. Why don't you go first? And I'm gonna look for my favorite one.
Yeah. So let's see because indeed there is why there is love system in Kryptomon. This is actually
specs. Yeah.
PC specs.
Because love is the upper point of your relationships with your Kryptomon. What is love? When you take care of someone, you want to make him happy. Yeah, playing with him, hugging him, kissing him, feeding, and keeping him healthy. So that's love. Love is the scale that is showing how are you taking all these Tamagotchi mechanics. Love scale is created from all those stuff, from healing, from feeding, and from taking care. So that is love. And the love is boosting your Kryptomon to perform better, to be more, to have bigger speed, to be smarter. He wants to show you like, oh, you love me so much, let me pay you back.
That's the reason why we have a love system.
Yeah. because we love our Kryptomons and they love us.
What is the point without love in our life? Right, right. Gregory Pizek, you are not the first person to ask if I'll start sort of like a Carter daycare sort of thing, because I have gone through that white paper 100 times. But yeah, maybe I'll start a Carter's daycare one of these days. But no, the question that I thought would be worth answering, because I know not everybody has gone through every single word in the white paper. Umberto and Anahit, do you guys want to address this question? So Shamim has asked, will this be expensive to play? Will, for example, buying food, training, taking care of your Kryptomon, like how will the casual person be able to play Kryptomon?
Anahit, would you like to answer or shall I do?
Oh, I would like to answer.
Go ahead. I mean, we said that this is your Beyonce moment, not mine. So
I thought it was finished.
No.
Guys, we are making everything to make the game free to play. Just like you should not pay money for everything in this game. We are making everything to make this game for you really comfortable. Like you are entering in and you are a part of this world. That's it. You are not a guest. You are an owner of your Kryptomon. You are a trainer. You are a part of this world. We are doing everything to make this like for you as cheap as it's possible and as interesting as it's possible. Also, if you have something to add or you.
No, I think as the only thing that I wish to add indeed is if you, I think, is it part of the white paper? I guess I don't remember. Okay, can I? So it's not a spoiler. Can I? Okay.
No, it's there. Don't worry. Go
ahead. It's there. Okay. So no, exactly. As Anahit said, we are doing everything. At the end of the day, you all know that our main objective is to bring Kryptomon to be a mainstream game, and nowadays the free-to-play market is really big. And of course, this is kind of a trend that we should follow. And that's the reason why taking care of your Kryptomon actually doesn't cost a cent. Because all of the players, you will receive actually free items, free food, free caring, free toys, free health, healing items every day, in order for you to keep to keep your Kryptomon healthy. Of course, if you have 10 Kryptomons, you are not gonna get for each of them. There is a limit. But yes, taking care of the Kryptomon without him having to, freeze and, be sad and whatever, it's gonna be free. And in case someone wants to, play it safe or wanted to boost a little bit or want to really focus, maybe there is a tournament that will come up soon and you really wanted to get ready for it, then you always have the option to buy some of the loot boxes to have more item for train your Kryptomon or to make him happier and that kind of things. But rather than that, you can kindly play the game without paying any single cent, actually just earning from it.
And guys, the training, also you will get the tickets for the training. So don't think that you will just keep your Kryptomon like middle happy and for training you will have to pay money. No, you will get tickets for the training also for free.
We've only got about 5 minutes left of this session, but I just really wanted to address one question from Twitch. Kami Sight, sorry again if I've mispronounced your name, but what about ego? Will that force me to pay for specific foods? The question is depending on how lucky you get, right? If you get super unlucky, yeah, potentially, but you get free food every single day. Which ones you get, it will be random unless you just so happen to get every day your food is the one that your Kryptomon hates. No, it will be fine.
So that it's going to be part of your own strategy. If you, for example, if first of all, you don't know at the beginning which foods your Kryptomon really loves. So you really need to, test and learn, try and error, until you don't figure it out. And then it's up to you, for example, to use this strategy that maybe since there's no tournaments coming or no mission that you want to take or future quests when we're going to release them, you just keep feeding your Kryptomon, with the normal food. And then before an important match or before a very important training session, you will give your Kryptomon, you will give him his preferred food. So you can actually, keep collecting the preferred food. So then when it's time, you give them the preferred food.
May I add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Don't think, guys, that if your Kryptomon has a high ego, or like the max points of ego, it means that he is not eating not prepared food. No, he will eat and he will get points for it, just lower than he should. For example, if you will have no such a high ego. And also in usual bronze loot boxes that you will get for free, in that type of food, like, do you remember in white paper that was written that there are 3 types of food? Yeah, in just standard like range food, yeah, boxes with food, every Kryptomon will have his preferred. So there is no scenario that your Kryptomon is such a asshole that he like only premium food. Like, where is my lobster? No, never. You will have usual prepared food also. Like, everything is made for a comfortable life of Kryptomon.
All right. Again, I know there are a lot of questions. Like, everybody is still asking questions, but hey, we've got about 4 minutes left. So any questions that we don't answer, like, shoot them over to the Telegram channel. Sorry, Umberto, what do you say?
No, exactly. So, and we still have,
stuff to spoil.
Stuff to spoil.
Which is more important. But yeah, shoot all of the questions over to our Telegram chat, Discord, wherever. We'll try our best to answer. And yeah. So, Umberto, let's go. 2 more things to spoil. Why don't you go ahead?
So I will start. We have talked about the version 1.0 of the Kryptomon game. We talked about it a lot. We shared a white paper. But there's one thing that we haven't shared yet, which I think everybody is actually waiting for. So when? It's about when.
The biggest question.
The biggest question. When? I will tell you in the next AMA. Bye-bye.
Oh, no. Bye, guys.
That would be funny.
Just exit right now.
No, guys. So, as per plan, as it is happened for the hag hunting, that we actually rescheduled for just a couple of weeks from the initial plan the actual release of the version 1.0 of the Kryptomon game, that it will happen on the Carter. Would you like to tell it, or should I?
I'm the drums.
You are the drummer. Okay, drum roll. So version 1.0 of the Kryptomon game, will start be capable to play it on the 13th of December this year. And the reason why we actually reschedule it was indeed because we had so many things going on, and we want to give it, very quite of its own space on our timeline, because otherwise there were so many activities that were going on. And as well, also we actually collected a lot of feedbacks from the community on the white paper, and there was some small iteration and fixes that we were capable to immediately implement. And so we decided, okay, let's take 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's give into the game release its proper time and space, and let's use this extra 2 weeks from the original planned date to implement the fixes. And again, a very big kudos to the Kryptomon tester squad that share with us all of their feedback, tested and help us a lot for also the resampling. Very kudos, love you all. And so yes, version 1.0, it will drop on the 13th of December. So be ready to take care of your little creature, as Anahit said.
And while all of you guys are busy at Christmas, I will be busy training Gaia, so that when you guys all come back, I will kick all of your asses. But yeah, just once again, just really huge shout out to the tester squad. Like, guys, I was still fixing stuff on the white paper, like minutes or hours before the white paper dropped. Like, it's been super helpful, and we constantly change a bunch of stuff. So hey, your opinion does matter. Like, all of you guys, not just the tester squad. But yeah, I somehow feel like Umberto, like that wasn't the thing that you wanted to spoil the most. Like I feel like there was something else, wasn't there? Wasn't there?
Yeah. So what I wanted to
I wonder
spoil,
what that could be.
what I wanted to spoil is there is a guy. I think that this guy actually had an impact on the life of probably many of us. I would say.
Me.
Me definitely. I think also Anahit, all the gamers, these guys had an impact on all the gamers' life once in a time. I mean, back in the days. So the actual reel that we are super, super, I'm kind of a fan, so to say. I mean, that guy's, I don't know if he ruined my life or actually make it better. I still need to figure it out. Maybe my wife will tell that he ruined my life. I will still say that he actually make it better, but that's kind of the different in the point of view.
I mean, I spent 200-300 hours playing games. So that's per game, guys. That's per game. So definitely better, ruined. Yeah, it really depends on who you ask.
So we are very thrilled, and I'm very happy to announce that starting from actually, this week we got a new advisor on board, which is not just a normal advisor. As we told you and as we teased you guys, you know that also we as a Kryptomon company, we are a gaming company, you know, and the only way to become a gaming company is of course, you know, start bringing people from the gaming industry and help us to become the gaming company that we want to become. And so for this reason, I'm super thrilled to announce that Shinichi Okamoto-san, for those that doesn't know it, actually the ex-CTO of PlayStation is joining the Kryptomon team as an advisor, helping us, especially to get it to open the entire gaming industry and to help us grow, especially in the Japanese market, and leverage his connection to also define better the technology and open the gaming industry and to us. So yes, we have the ex-CDO as PlayStation as an advisor, guys.
Do you guys understand the mic drop that Umberto has just done? We have the ex-CTO of PlayStation. All right, my life grew around this guy and the product that he brought into the market. Like I wasn't talking about Final Fantasy just now, just for fun, guys. Hey, but yeah, I mean, this guy is a legend. It's going to open up Kryptomon to the huge parts of the world, huge parts of the Japanese community everywhere. I mean, PlayStation is everywhere, right? Who hasn't played PlayStation? So yeah, that was the biggest thing we wanted to spoil today. Woohoo!
Yes.
So yes, and I think actually do I have any other spoiler? Yeah, maybe, but I'm not. No, I think that it was so good to close like this, you know, with the, you know, dropping the bomb. I mean, we still have a lot of, you know, cards under our sleeves, but we are not gonna use it now. So what I will say, I think we can just say bye-bye. Actually, because guys, Anahit is, I think it's like midnight now where she is. So let's this poor game designer go back to sleep because we need her full focused on Monday, go back to the Kryptomon game. So guys, thank you very much all for this. Super excited. Remember, Marketplace on the 29th of November. V1 release on the 13th of December. Hack Ant on the 19th of December. And Shinichi Okamoto, ex-CTO PlayStation, joining the Kryptomon company as advisor. So these are the main highlights for this. Thank you very much, Anahit. Thank you very much for being with us.
So I will answer you in with Japanese because this news is like exciting. I will say, ありがとうございました.
We're all gonna have to start doing that. We're all gonna have to start doing that. See you guys.
Bye bye.